Welcome back to Asteroid Base. Yes. Right, okay, let's get on with it. This is episode number 14. Today I thought we'd actually make full use of our base, and because we've built a lot of stuff so far, but what we haven't got is a kind of layout, a map, for people to follow when they actually arrive at my asteroid base and wonder where the hell the bogs are. So we're going to build a map room. We're going to map out our entire base on a small map, so reducing great big buildings to a few small blocks. Let's see how that oh, bloody hell, I still can't catch this bloody lift. So, first of all, I need to actually find a place to build this map room. Go away, fellow ape. So, we need it to be... I've been looking at the base, and it's actually quite tall. And most of it is like up and down, rather than side to side. There's a bit of side to side. There's that bloody Wild West Asseywood well over to the east. But most of it is vertical, so we need a kind of place where we can actually put a nice big vertical room. I don't know how big the map's going to be, but I think we're going to need plenty of space. Well, there's plenty of space up here, I guess. And what's over to the east? Oh, that's the shop. Yeah, that's Asmart with the with that. I'll just leave that behind. I'm going to have to map that. So we're going to have to do everything. We're just going to have to reduce it. Like, it's going to be perfectly to scale. I promise. This whole area is a bit shit, isn't it? This building as well. This used to be something. This used to be a proper sort of... I think a knight used to live here, but then all these lifts and everything kind of ruined that. It made it so it wasn't tenable for whatever reason. So I think maybe if we like turn this into something, we make it much bigger. If we like yeah, we'll make that the lift up to the map room. So this can be the map room, but instead of like a tiny little dome room, it can be kind of all the way up to here. And this can be maybe either, I don't know, incorporated or redesigned or something. So we just... Oh, God. I'm going to tear a lot of stuff... Oh, no. I'm going to tear a lot of stuff out and start again. Unlike some of the previous recent episodes. I'm going to start. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm also going to replace the Durasteel stuff with silver. Mainly because that's what I've got at the moment. But I want the actual room... I like it if the corridors are made of Durasteel and the rooms are made of silver. I think that makes a bit of sense anyway. So this is going to be... unfortunately, it's probably going to be a fairly boring... I'm sorry, I have to take out this teleporter. It's going to have to be a fairly boring, squarish room, but the actual map is going to be kind of cool decoration, so I think I can justify making it boring. Oh, this is going to take ages. I forgot how Durasteel was an absolute dickache to mine out. These are the dimensions I think I'm going to stick to, because I'm thinking, like, I'm just trying to work out the size of this thing. The asteroid, I'm going to make it... What I'm going to do, I'm going to make the map a background here. So we can actually walk in front of it. And I'm going to render like the big asteroid at the bottom. I've taken out all the lifts. Oh, wow. This asteroid here at the bottom is going to be rendered in like actual asteroid, but it's only going to be maybe like 20 pixels across. But it's going to incorporate a very basic version of the actual rooms. I think I'm going to have to do a... Hang on, I'm going to have to teleport all the way up to the top. Unfortunately, I've demolished the teleporter, so I'm going to do this... in a strange way. I've got to bloody render all this as well. All these different asteroids. I think I might wait for this lift. Although this lift has a habit of not turning up. Oh, there it is. It's fine. Here it comes. Oh! No! No! This is going to kill me! This is going to kill me! This is going to kill... Ow! But at least I got back to where I was supposed to be. If only for like a millisecond. So I've started out in the background. And this is just going to be, well, just some wall. So if the map starts around... Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll give it a border of some kind. I think I might use the ornate wall for something inside, something like the structures of the thing. So we need something. We need something like some pretty edging of some kind. And we'll do it in bricks. Yeah, why not? This will be straightforward. Put it there into that bloody door. So this is just going to be the... Ow! Oh, God damn it! Okay, I've got an idea. Right, quick! There we go. And it's gone again. So, yeah, that'll actually stay going up and down for a while, so that's not going to be a problem. There we go. Right, so this is going to be the border. We'll have a kind of... we'll actually maybe have a lift on the right-hand side or somewhere, just so you're not having to manually wander around the place. I can't be bothered to walk, for God's sake. So, yeah, that's the map edge. We'll render I've already prepared some asphalt. We'll render space using asphalt. So we'll be like that-ish. You can't really see it, but once everything else is in place and torches are lit and stuff like that, you will be able to. So I'm going to render asteroid with asteroid, and it's all going to be background. So where does it begin? There's an airship, isn't there? There's like the subby cow right at the bottom, which I think we need to make using. So we need some. Have I already got some in my inventory? No, I've got copper fence. That's not quite right. So the subby cow, the bottom needs to be probably copper roofing. We'll see how big this is going to be. It's probably like that. We'll make it. How big is this going to have to be? This is the problem. I don't want to make it too vast. How big is we just don't have that much space. I think I will actually have to start taking more stuff off. But I've given us room to expand on the right and the top. So if things start to bleed a bit further out, no problem. So let's move it slightly over here. I just don't know how big to make this. We'll try it like this, and this airship's going to be probably the biggest thing in the thing. So we'll have the right. What I'll have to do is do this and like that, and take out that. That's maybe not that large, is it? So we'll do another layer, and that's the subby cow rendered into map form. I can always slightly more decorate things. I also need to put in the background space, like that. We're going to have to start putting in platforms and things first. Okay, so the actual asteroid is now going to be above it. So it's kind of... Again, I'm going to have to put in some... I'm too far down already. And this is going to need... This bloody structure is going to need so much scaffolding. Wooden platform, that'll have to do. I'll put in my bandages and things. Right, okay, so this is going to be foreground. So we can... Yeah, that's okay, though, because... we can just rip that out quite easily later on. Right, so the asteroid. It's kind of... Well, there's a tunnel up. I think I might render the tunnels in pipe. I think that was going to be my idea. So, like that. That can be the tunnel. And take that out. And there we go. So that's going to be the tunnel that goes into the asteroid and goes to the left where there's the new bay that we built last time. So if we just kind of make the asteroid... Well, let's render the docking bay. It's kind of... How big is it? Let's say this size. It's not perfect, but what is in this bloody thing? Right, cool. Now the asteroid can sort of go around here and round here. And there's a way out of it here, isn't there? I'm probably going to miss out. There's like a really tiny room under the base properly, but I'm going to have to miss that out, I'm afraid. And this is not... Already, this is not completely to scale, I admit. So that's going to be the asteroid. And then it's going to kind of go... I think the asteroid itself kind of goes across there. Bloody hell, I'm on the ground. I'm actually really excited to see how this turns out. But the actual building of it is going to be so painful. Well, I can't even... Okay, there we go. Pressing completely the wrong button. I'm actually running out of stuff already. So, yeah, the main asteroid base thing goes along there. And eventually it'll get to a bridge when there'll be another asteroid on the right. I think the size-wise it's not bad so far. But I really should make sure that I see how long this asteroid actually has to be. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in the background of rooms yet, but I'll possibly leave that for a bit. So the base itself, well, pipe, kind of goes up there, doesn't it? It's going to start attacking me. Bye! And now it's not. So there's a kind of... There's that glass room, isn't there? It goes up there. Oh, I'll put it in the foreground. I don't want to do that. It kind of goes up in the air a bit, and then there's a glass room with that bloody thing in it. I'll show you this in a sec. So we put that in the background. That can be it. It's such a small room. All it gets is a glass block. Marvellous. And then... Oh, shit, I don't know. I'm going to have to go and have a look. Oh, that's not too painful. Right, okay. I need to have a good look at this. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to render. This is the docking bay, which I rendered as a square. Then it goes up in the air. I haven't actually done that little room, but I might just put a bit of pipe coming out. That's the little glass block. Then we go to the right, or down a corridor, so there's another pipe. Then we get to the main thingy room. Okay, I think I've got a... Oh god, I've got this as well. This is going to have to be a red blob or something. Right, go up in the air. Oh, these stupid rooms I built for no bloody... No, I mean, it's all fine. It's all fine. I'm not panicking because this is a big job. Right, as you can see, this looks identical to what we've just seen. Identical. So we put in that little ante-room there. Then, kind of it goes across there, I guess. Don't want to make it too big. And then we go back into the... that's going to be the teleporter room, but... Oh, God. I think I'm just going to make this one big thing. So it's kind of going to be like... that-ish, I guess? Yeah, that'll do. Which means the asteroid can be a bit bigger, like that. And then it kind of goes out... this kind of goes all corridory, doesn't it? It kind of goes across there to the red room. It also needs to go essentially up there. And up! We can finish that off in a sec. So we need the red room, which I've forgotten what that's for. Oh, the shitty farming thing, that doesn't really do much. I need something red. Copper roofing or bricks. Or red glass. If I had some red glass... Right, how do you make red glass? Oh, yeah, of course you just put... yeah, that's quite straightforward, isn't it? Right, okay, so... Do... And then... we paint. I always sometimes forget the whole painting thing. What have I done? Oh, god damn it. Go away. Right. Sometimes forget the whole painting thing. And that's purple. We don't want purple. Red. Perfect. There's the red spear. Or sphere, as it's sometimes known in English. And then there's that room with the thingamy-bob in it. That's the Terramart thing. And then there's that corridor that goes across... oh god. So running out of space. Well, not running out of space, just running out of bloody clue. Right. So that goes across there. And then there's a kind of really shit storeroom, but then the most important thing is it goes down here, back to the asteroid. And so it kind of goes sort of like that. Let's do it like that. And we just need to do the piss room, whatever the hell it is. Oh, it's bigger than... oh, God. Right. So it really is just a kind of tall storeroom. So we just do that. Hup. Go and get rid of the top bit. Just do it! Just do it, you sod. There we go. That sort of worked. Cool. Right, and then the asteroid goes off to the right a bit, goes down a bit. Then there's the bridge, which we'll render using... well, I'll just use platform, actually. Can we put that in the background? No, you can't. What a liberty. Is it made of... yeah. It's now made of that. In this rendition, anyway. And then that goes up to the garden, which... or the Scottish alpaca... oh, this is actually going to... I was going to say this is all going to fit quite nicely into the room, but this doesn't take into account Assy wood, which I think would be sort of like round there-ish. So, yeah, this might have to be a bigger bloody room after all. So we just do that. Across like that. There's a little lake, isn't there? And then there's kind of a house. We have to build the house. We can't put any water in it because it's background, isn't it? And the water will just fall straight through. So I'll put a little bit of ice. No, that can be the pool. And rendered in bloody ice. And we did a tree. I'm not quite sure how you render tree in like one block. We'll come back to that. And you also need to just flesh out this asteroid a bit, because I don't think it's this thin, which is a bit pathetic at the moment, isn't it? Right, so that's okay, we just need to make this... I think I know... yeah, we'll make this into an actual room down here. The rooms are going to be, I think, surprisingly big in our kind of like scale sort of thing. That's not ideal. But, frankly, it'll do. I want to put signs up as well. My long-term goal in this is to put signs up next to the major features, which I make on the outpost, so you know where things are, like a proper map. Okay, so I've moved on up a bit, and I've tweaked a few things, so now, in fact, I've just missed a bit. So I've made the rooms a bit more obvious as that they're actually rooms with an interior. So I've used Durasteel and silver, and not using that ornate wood anymore, or the ornate wall, because it was piss! Don't want it anymore. So now I'm going to make the asteroid spotting room. Let's have a look at... oh, God. Also, there's water everywhere. But, it's almost happened again. Right, so the asteroid study room is kind of above that room diagonally there. And there's also this weird shuttle bay that goes due east to the Wild West. So let's just grab up there. And render this in shit blocks. Not that it was already not rendered in shit blocks, but you get the point. Right, up here. So that's going to be across to here. So this is actually maybe a bit too high for our exact scale. But as I said, who cares up a shitty's blums? And that's an expression made up just now. Okay, so across that, across there, and it's going to be reasonably large, sort of. Actually, no, it's not. Yes, it's got a curve to it, hasn't it? So let's do it like that. Put in the background. I really want to feel like this should be the asteroid to study. We're trying to make this a little more sort of just a little bit more fun rather than just a map. So let's do that. So it needs to be a bit. Yeah, I think this should be enough, shouldn't it? And we just put in a little blob of asteroid. Just kind of in the. Do it in the middle, so it's really obvious that it's there. Put that there. There, the asteroid study room with integral shuttle bay. So let's just make that go across like that. It's not going to be much of a shuttle bay. There, and I think that's absolutely fine. I'm not really rendering doors properly here, am I? But never mind. So yeah, you go due east and you'll get to Asseywood, but that's kind of like miles away. There's oh, that reminds me actually. The garden, which is this thing here, does actually have a bonus asteroid up here, doesn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake! Hang on, I've done staircases for exactly this purpose. There we go. I could have just done that anyway. Right. Okay. So let's put in the sky. I keep wanting to stand on this and stuff like that, but no. Right. So there's an asteroid kind of. Well, it's above the house, sort of. It's kind of just like a one bit of asteroid with a tree on it. So that'll give us an idea of where other things are in comparison. And because I think when you go due east from the shuttle bay, you may just about see the tree. Oh dear, that's not really the scale's got all wonky. So we'll say the Asseywood is kind of here-ish anyway. So we're going to have to knock down that wall in a bit. But I think we'll leave Asseywood to the end because it is faff central. And if you go down to the left here, you'll come to the bogs. So we need to put the pyramid in. I think, because the pyramid's quite a large feature, I think I will put that in straight away. So I'm just going to get rid of all this umshka in the bloody thing. I think the pyramid has to be made of, sand, I guess. I think that's the most logical thing. So this goes up in the background. This is quite a long thing, isn't it? Actually, we're going to hit the map room soon. We're actually going to have to render the map room in a kind of Inception style. So, okay. So you go up there to the bog, or you go up in the air. And this is when you get to this. Look at my health. Hang on. I think I might have to do this. And I can only do one, can't I? Yeah, whatever. So yeah, you come up here, and you actually get to here almost immediately. Yeah, this is the bog crossroads, or the boss roads, or something. Okay, so you go up here. You get to here. Yeah. Right. In comparison with, I think we need to. Yeah. Okay. We need to take that out. It needs to go up a little higher. To there. So this is going to be the... Yeah, actually, fuck it. Let's just put that there. So we're actually going to render the room that we're in at the moment, which is weirdly creepy. And also, if I extend it here, I'm going to have to extend it on the map, aren't I? I think it's going to end up kind of here-ish, I reckon. So it is going to be almost butting up against the asteroid study room, which is, of course, there. Oh, I've already done that. Look. This room's huge now, isn't it? Huh. Right. Yeah, in fact, that's just a bit silly. It's going to end up the wrong dimensions. So let's do it like that. This is going to have a sign inside it saying, "You are here," or something. So that's where I am. In fact, there's me. Literally there. Hello, me. I'm tiny. Or something. Right, so okay, we need a little... we need a pipe off to the left. Like, just a little one. Maybe two. And then we need a pyramid. So let's go grab some stuff. There's some sand. And the pyramid. The brilliant bug pyramid that everybody loved. Right, let's do that, do that. Oh, even that's not properly symmetric. Oh. I think I should leave it like that, just as like a tribute to the fact that it was an even number symmetry, which I hate. So that's going to be... That's kind of... The bogs are kind of... In our, it's going to have to be bigger. The pyramid's going to actually have to be bigger, just for pure scale reasons. But yeah, the bog is kind of here-ish, I guess. So if we put... Yeah, that'll do. It's not very big, the bogs, is it? So do that. And then we go off to the left, and there's the bloody museum off to the left, which is gonna butt up against the wall if we're not careful, so I might render that in a quite a smaller way than I was going to originally. It kind of goes over space for a bit, doesn't it? There's a walkway, and then there's the asteroid museum-y thing. But as I say, this is getting worryingly close up to the left-hand side. Just looking at the bogs. The bog is on an asteroid, which I'd totally forgotten about, so I'll need to render the asteroid. And this isn't too far, and there's the museum, which I'm going to have to make tiny. I don't know if I'm going to even bother rendering these platforms, because they're too thin, and I don't know, maybe. Right, okay, so I think I've got an idea of what's going on now. Up there. So there needs to be an asteroid coming out of the bog. So, yeah, there's a bit of... Actually, I've already added lots of asphalt in the background, but conveniently accidentally left some space, which was rather fortuitous. I don't want to have to keep on mining stuff out, particularly. Okay, so there's actually a walkway that comes down to here. So the asteroid itself is probably here. Hang on, let's make some more. Let's join it up first. So the asteroid is kind of here-ish, I guess. That's going to be... Yeah, it's going to... I'm going to have to make the room come out a bit, I think, just here. That's the museum, which is made of wood, isn't it? So let's actually use wood. Kind of like... that. With interior of... Well, we'll just do the Jura steel again. And we'll also, I think... Have I actually... Oh, yeah, I've got this. I can put that in the background just there. So it's really obviously the museum, which I think is half the point of this, because I think we need to make it clear that what things are without... Otherwise, what's the point? It's not a bloody map, is it? It's just a load of squiggles. Right, I've just finished the top of the asteroid base. That's the biomes in a bottle. I've even rendered it in the correct coloured glass. And here's the mine thingamabob, which, to be honest, is not really something you can really render very well in this particular idea. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It's just butting up against existing things. Thankfully, it's all corridor stuff, so I can sort that out at my leisure. Well, not my leisure. In about 5 minutes in this video. Oh, this is taking a long time, but it's getting there. Up we go, up we go, up we go. It's really coming on now. Now I'm actually adding the walls. It feels like it's actually a proper room. It's all going a little... Well, it goes a little better. The museum is butting right up against the edge of the map, but I don't think we're going to worry about that too much. Still have to do RC wood, but that's just going to be a fairly trivial thing. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get some light on the situation, because the sun is setting and it's going to be dark as dicks any moment now. Because there's so much scaffolding, I'm going to have to take all this down. Oh, that'll take seconds. I don't know why I'm complaining. Whatever. Right, I think I'm almost there now. I've just bunged in assy wood. I kind of didn't do a great job. I think it's just so much to do. Right, so I need to put some stairs and things. I need to finish the top right. Gold. So much stuff. So I do need a sort of platforming types. Let's see if I've got any... I haven't really got much silver platform. I'm going to try and use copper as a kind of... We'll do a little bit of proper stuff here. Make sure it's always... Well, it's not quite right, but never mind. Because I don't intend you to actually come up here normally. This is just going to be a thing. Whatever. There. That's left over from somewhere else. And we kind of need... Well... I was going to say I need a walkway, but I'm not quite sure how exactly I'm going to do this, because I've left almost no room. I might have to... I think off camera, after I've finished, I might sort this out a bit better. I think I just want to get to the end of this now, just to finish it, because bloody hell. You know these ideas I think you're going to take 30 minutes and then take hours? Feels like it. This is... Oh, I've run out of... No, I haven't. I just need to... There. I think I managed to get everything. I need to put some light in. I need to close that up. I need to put some stairs in over here. Okay, give us a second. I've almost finished. I promise. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to put up a very few signs. I think this is one where I'm going to have to do a bit more off camera because it's starting to run very long. And I'm hungry, frankly. My sandwich is going stale. Right, print that. So this is going to be ASCII wood. We also need base. Well, I've already got one of those signs somewhere. So, as. I could, yeah, I think you can scan these and reprint them. So I could have done that, but fuck it. Base. Oh, I've run out of space. No, not too bad. Base, ASCII wood. Print that. Anything else? No, for now we'll keep that. That'll be enough for now. Yeah. So let's go back. Right. Quite a long time later, I've done lots of stuff. I've spent the last half an hour just really trying to get to grips with it and going back on myself and changing things around. So let's just have a quick tour. I made loads of signs after all that. I put in a teleporter which doesn't quite seem to... Oh, that's why I haven't actually named it yet. So Asteroid Prime Maps. Or Map. But it's now... Yeah, it's called that. So as you can see, I've also added signs all the way up to the top. The lighting I haven't quite got right yet. I've put in some ship lighting around the side, but it's all sorts of slightly weird. I've decided to also go with a kind of cartographer's map room type theme. I tested out putting some tenants. I took away the deed, and now they're still here. There seems to be a slight bug in which I can't get rid of these bloody tenants. So I'm going to put an official tenant. This is the official tenant. None of these hangers on. God, now there's 3 of them. It's getting a bit ridiculous. So let's have a quick tour around in the old ship. Okay, starting from the giant desk, which a room I don't remember making, but shush. Okay, starting from the subby cow then. You go up here to the main part of the base itself with the hangar. There it is. There's the red farming automated bollocks thingy-me-bob. There's a thing, there's another thing, and there's the garden, the alpaca garden. Then you go up here. Miscellaneous living quarters and a mystery light just hanging about, and there's the asteroid room. There's that room. That's the bogs. That's the bog, isn't it? Yes. Finally, over here there's the museum. So going on to the next level, there's the bug pyramid. There's the map room. There's the shop and the mine and the bottles. I do feel I really should still have those platforms. But trouble is I've now put a sign there and I can't be bothered to move anything. Okay, so it's a bit rough and ready, slightly rougher than I expected. And also, for some reason, adding all this stuff does seem to be giving me a bit of slowdown and skippity-doo-dah here and there. Rather annoying frame rate things. I think that's one thing about this asteroid base, is getting very large now. I've been careful to spread things out a bit, and because there were problems with previous colonies, that if you put too many people in there, in too small a space, you did get slowdown. However, in more recent versions, 1.0 in fact, 1.1, they did do a huge performance upgrade, so that's not so much of a problem anymore. But okay, so I think we'll stop here. In fact, we definitely will, because I'm hungry. I want to have some more beans. So thanks for watching, do subscribe for future episodes of this, and a lot more besides, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.